Well, as luck would have it, I finally got to see a film in French cinemas again at the Megarama Nice, where I got to see Smile from last year, which is that weird psycho horror that the lady tried to do like a sort of effects type of face. So I finally got to see instead, months later, Cocaine Bear, which you probably know in France as Crazy Bear, which I don't know why they had to translate it to Crazy Bear. The theme and ideas are still the same, really. I mean, it gets high off the snow, the white stuff, and starts killing people. It's a 15 certificate, but it's very violent and gory. I mean, the same way that something like Deathgasm or Elfenlied or Lake Placid or one of those tongue-in-cheek horror comedies that you tend to find every now and again, or Shaun of the Dead is a good one. I know when that came out, people said, oh, that was a bit much, especially the scene where you see man's intestines being ripped out and is decapitated. But we also get intestines being ripped out, decapitations, dismemberment, someone's arm being fallen off, someone's head being caved in, someone being shot in the head, there's a graphic head wound, and a whole lot of fuckery going on that's quite disturbing, but it's all sort of tongue-in-cheek, so I'm guessing that's why it passed at 15 rather than 18, I suppose. But the thing that caught me by surprise the most, aside from that, was the fact that they not only changed the title, but they put some of the text and captions complètement en français, even though I saw the version originale where they could have just kept it the same as it was from the English version, which has the Wikipedia quote sources saying that bears only attack if you move, that sort of thing. It just was a little bit disorienting because the movie was made really much for an English-speaking audience. It's American, but they put the French captions and stuff, even though it wasn't necessarily required. I don't know if it's going to appeal to a global audience. The movie has quite American sort of themes and humour, especially considering it's set in the Appalachians and sort of like Smoky Mountain territory in Tennessee. Weirdly enough, I was in Tennessee for a while in my journeys in the US. I actually made some friends and I went to university for a little bit when I was over there. And the fact that it's set in Knoxville certainly caught me by surprise. That's something I'm certainly have to tell one of my friends about, saying, hey, did you know that they filmed it near where you live? And I was like, oh my god, did they really do that? Yeah, it'll be a funny one indeed. So it's a little bit dark right now. It's midnight at this hour. I'm just getting off from the tram and doing what I have to do really before I get to the hotel and whatnot. But yeah. And then also, on some level, even though it was a fun little movie, I thought it was much better than Everything Everywhere All at Once, winning everything everywhere all at once. It does have a bit of a weak ending, and it kind of feels a little bit slight. I thought it was going to be a bit more punchy and, a bit more violence going on, but it actually seems to be a little bit more gentle-hearted than the marketing made it seem to appear like, especially considering the title itself has a drug reference in it, which is likely to alarm some people, if anything, in the same way that, Meet the Fockers alarmed people because it had a word that sounded like the F word, or octopussy, because it sort of implies vagina, that sort of thing. Vagina. It is sad to see that Ray Liotta is no longer with us anymore. He was certainly one of the great actors of our time. Goodfellas. I actually liked him in Observe and Report. That was one of my favourite films that he was in, and Wild Hogs. But to see him, spoiler alert for anyone's watching, being disemboweled, it's probably not the best way to end your life from that way, even though he did die from unexpected causes in a hotel in the Dominican Republic because he was filming a movie there, which I thought, that's a little bit unsettling. Not as much as watching Brandon Lee in The Crow, which that could have easily been prevented easily. So there you have it, as far as I'm concerned, and I probably will see a French language film Did a review in that complètement en français called Sur les chemins noirs, which roughly means on the sort of dark or black pathways. It's a movie about mountaineering and sort of finding your purpose after an episode of alcoholism that became almost deadly. It's got Jean Dujardin from The Artist, so it's bound to be good, and OSS 117, so we'll see how that goes. Until then, keep on top of more reviews, podcast interviews, and much more. Whether you're in France, UK, or United States, this is Skinny E Media signing off. Until next time, au revoir.